Wednesday. But I give God the glory that He allowed me to see another day. Oh, Jesus. This morning dragged, and I don't want to tell you how early it is. Yesterday evening dragged, and today is a full day of festivities. One of my family members suddenly passed away. So it's just more stuff. More driving, more long hours being out, more. And God knows I'm not complaining. It was my dad's niece, which was like very, very unexpected. But just knowing what the coming days consist of. After my grandmother, what is this? After my grandmother passed, and then after my father passed, most of my family is like, how you say no to drugs? We're like no to funerals, no to homegoings, no to wakes. I can do a funeral, but I can't do a homegoing. I mean, I can't do well, in the church we say homegoing if we're going to, we know they're going to heaven. But I can do a homegoing, but I can't do a wake. A wake is more so personal, and it's like up in your face, and when you go, the etiquette is to walk in, view the body in the casket, visit the family, give a card, and when you come in, of course everyone's looking. Oh, is that a family member? Is that a friend? And then they're watching you the first 5 to 10 minutes, and it will be deemed as rude to not go up to the casket. So if you're not like a family member, I mean like close family member, I don't go to wakes at all. What is this truck doing? Yeah. So I was telling Jared yesterday, because it, affects the things that he already had on his schedule for the week, and I was telling him about it. As far as we have to go to the homegoing and the funeral and spend time with family, blah blah blah. And the first thing he said when he found out it was his grandfather's niece, he felt bad because my dad was like his dad. And he said, "Is the casket going to be open?" I said, "Baby, I don't know. 9 times out of 10, yes. Do I have to go to the casket?" I said, "Honey, I understand." I said, "She was my cousin, a close cousin, and I highly doubt if I will go up to the casket." And I'm very serious. I don't know. I just have to pray about it and see how the mood goes. That's all. Sheesh. What is this truck doing? Ooh, Lord. Anyway. So yeah. Homegoings have really, really just gotten these potholes. Homegoings have really, really just gotten relatively hard for me to attend. And I mean it besides literally, close family. Not like a family member I haven't seen in like 30 years. No. I will not be at your wake. I can just, how can I put it? I was talking to my cousin, and she's helping my Uncle John like with the arrangements, and he said it's his daughter, and he said he don't want to drag it out. He just want the family to come together, get it done, over with. That's it. It's happening so fast that, let me see, what's today? What is today? She passed last week on, what is today? Jesus. Wednesday. Ugh. She passed last week on Friday. And yeah, the wake's already today and the funeral. So it's like, boom, a week. Wow, that is fast. Ooh, Jesus. I guess that is fast. We're so used, I think like we drag things on because we don't want the funeral to ever happen, because it's so final. It means like this person's gone, you won't see this person again. Sheesh. I'm just thinking about my daddy, honey. That was the most tragic and hard time that I've ever had. I thought dealing with my grandmother passing was hard. My dad, it still makes me choke. Back then I almost like couldn't breathe. Okay, let's change the subject. Anywho. Okay, moving on to more fun things, more life-giving things to talk about. Jared had an amazing time at school. I was flying from work to pick him up, and he was outside, and he called me from his phone, and just to see how far away I was. So I was like, well, how did your testing go? How did you feel that you did? And how did you like the school? He said, Mom, I loved it. I really loved it. And I got like a little tear. And he said, Mom, I haven't been around so many nice kids in my life. It's been years since I've been around kids that everybody was nice. I said, being in a private and Christian school, I said, that's what people pay for. They pay for no foolishness to be around their kid. And because the area where we moved, it's a nice area, but it's a public school. It just happened to be in a nice area. So all nice areas are close to interesting areas. And the one area paid my area school district to take their kids because they could no longer afford to maintain their school district. And a lot of things has just changed in the last 2 years. And I've been practicing, stability and just not making impulse decisions. And I didn't know if I was just going to move per se or just put him in a private school. I was ready to do it for 7th grade, but again, I just wasn't sure what school I was going to put him into. I mean, it was just a lot of factors I had to consider. And now that we found a school for him, I can still move, but it's just predicated where. But I really don't want to do any big moves until I figure out what I'm going to do as far as location. I'm still looking to move outside of the area. So, oh my gosh, just a lot to really consider. I have a lot on my plate. You have no idea. Alrighty, the life of a single mother, honey. Productive, because if you're not productive and making things happen and trying to make things happen, you're not exhausted. You're not. But it is an emotional, gut-wrenching